Guys, so I just got back from work and I was given this new coworker who's 17 years old advice on life, and I realized I was doing a little bit too much and I should maybe just keep it for YouTube. Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Edith and this is Modestly E, where we learn to make our life elegant, seemingly effortless, and all the while empowering. And today's video will be on advice that I'd give my younger self about a decade ago. So she must have been around, well, she must have been, I already know how old she was a decade ago. She was 18 years old. It's like the key point where you think you are grown. Yes, I definitely thought I was a grown woman. Little did I know that there was so much more to learn in life, guys. And so today I will be sharing that with you right here on this video. Boy, everybody said stay away from credit cards, stay away from debt, and guess what I did? I secretly went and got like 2 credit cards. It wasn't for a bad reason. It wasn't like I was using it to just buy whatever, on spending on food and clothes, and it was really for needed purposes. But I think I could have done without it because I lived with my parents and I didn't need to accumulate debt. But I accumulated so much debt that it hurt my credit, guys. Your credit score is so important. So important. You cannot recover from that easily. Anything that goes on it, it takes about 7 years to be removed. I've done all the research I can on it, and it takes about 7 years for any what is it called? Like report that comes on, negative report that comes on your report, or any negative or any bad report that comes on your credit score or credit report, stays on for 7 years. 7 years is a long time. And before I even realized, it took me about 4 years to know what was going on. Like, example, I got a gym membership, right? And I didn't want to go to the gym anymore. I had changed my credit card, and I just thought that since my credit card was changed, I wouldn't be charged. But that's not how it works. I was still being charged. But I just couldn't get the money out of my card, and that went to the credit bureau. That wasn't good, amongst many other little mistakes I made. So if you're getting credit cards, if you're trying to accumulate debt, if you're getting a phone plan, make sure you can pay. Make sure you're not just being ignorant, okay? And just forgetting about things and not finding it important. I was told, do not do so, and I still did it. I guess it's part of being 18. Rebellious, reckless, not caring about anything, doing whatever, goes in one ear and comes out the other. So really do listen to other people around you. Be wise, be smart. It doesn't mean you're 18, you gotta be foolish. It really does follow you the rest of your life. It does follow you for a very long time before you can fix the mistakes that you made. Come and go. I've had best friends come and go. And back then I felt like I couldn't live life without a friendship or without having friends. And today I'm just like, just one friend was good enough. One true friend, you know, because it brought a whole lot of drama, confusion, but honestly, it's part of growing up. If you don't experience it, I feel like you would make the mistake later on in life. And it's better making mistakes at a younger age than when you're older, because from a younger age you have time to recover and learn these life lessons and apply it to your life and make things better. Whereas when you're old, it damages more because you've accumulated more in life, you have more going on in life at an older age. A younger age, there's less going on, so maybe you're just in school, you're working, you know. Friendships won't ruin a marriage. Friendship won't ruin your children's lives, you know? Like, friendship won't ruin big things in your life. You know what I mean? So, I would say no need to have too many friends. Look for friends who have the same morals, values, as you, friends who help you become a better person, and not friends who take away from you, not friends who peer pressure you into doing things. And look for genuine love from these people. You need to be loved by your friends. If your friends don't love you, what's the point? If you can't love your friends, what's the point? And if you're going to be a friend, be a good friend. Don't give bad advice. Honestly, bad advice stays with people for a very long time. And so just don't be that person. Don't be that friend that gives a bad advice. Don't be a friend that is jealous, that's quote unquote a hater. Just really be a loving, caring person. Make sure you know what your morals and values are and what you stand for. School. At 18, what was I doing in school? At 18 years old, so over here in Quebec at 18, you graduate high school around 16, 17. So 17, 18, you're starting college, what we call cégep. Yeah, I was in school. I'm pretty sure I was doing night school as well because I did horrible in my high sciences in high school. So I was doing night school trying to make up for what I did there, and you know, just doing what I was told to do essentially. So I didn't care. I didn't care about school. And little did I know that what I was learning then, what I was doing then, was only going to make things easier for me a decade later. So if I had done what I was doing in school properly, a decade later, what I would be doing now would have been so much easier, so much closer to home. I wouldn't have to go so far to get what I wanted to do done. You know what I mean? Just because my marks weren't up to par, because I was not paying attention, or because I didn't take things seriously, my scores were low and I had to look a bit further away out of the country for what I wanted to do in life. Or it also delayed me in my bachelor's. It made me confused. It threw me off what my dreams were in life. So I would tell my younger self, hey, stay focused. What you're doing in school really matters. And what you're doing then, or like what you're doing today, really does influence where your life is going in the future. And if you have a dream, work it backwards. It's something you don't teach us in school. And so it's like, where do you want to be in 20 years? Take a pen and paper, calculate it. Oh, I want this type of house. I want this type of car. I want to be living in this type of city, and just build that life on paper, put numbers to it, and work your way backwards. We understand what an hourly salary is, right? So when you tell me I'm going to get $10.50 an hour, I'm just in shock. Like, oh no, that is way too low. But then when you look at the life you want to live, right, and then work the numbers backwards to see how much that is on an hourly salary, salary, you see how much work you got to put, and then you compare it to careers, that can give you that life. That's how I did it. A bit later, not necessarily at 18, but that's how I did it a bit later. And I'm like, and I picked what made me, so I took what made me happy, right? Or what I think makes me happy, what I need to be where I want to be, put it together and find a career, and then work my way from where I'm at 18 all the way to where I'm at now, or where I'm still trying to go. So it gives you an idea of, well, how many jobs you need, or how hard I have to study, or it just gives you a good perspective of everything put together, and gives you a good sense of where you're trying to go in life. Oh, another thing I would have told my younger self in regards to school would be, do a trade, get something that you can work with, like study something that's hands-on, and it doesn't stop you from achieving your dreams, but it does help you make a little bit more money than what you're making. It helps you make a little bit more than going to like Tim Hortons, or working at a factory, or just some low income job. You could just do a little bit more when you get a little bit more when you have a trade. So do nursing, radiology, whatever it is, get something hands on so you can work with. When I was 18, I don't think I understood that family was my everything. I I didn't understand how important family was to me, and to my happiness, and to my well-being. I think I took friendships over family, and I didn't realize that family was what's going to support me through it all. They were there for me through it all, and there would be certain situations in life where your family their family are the people who really have your back, and it wouldn't be that friend that'll help you through that situation. You wouldn't see a friend in sight, but yes, mom, dad, brother, and sister are truly the ones who are there for you. So I would tell my younger self, like a decade ago, love your family more, spend more time, make memorable moments. You don't know when you're gonna lose people. You don't know how you're gonna lose people. So cherish the moments you have with your loved ones. Very important. Very, very important. And I'm not only saying I'm losing them by death, but I'm just saying, families break apart, things happen, people move, and you just wish you would cherish those moments a bit more and make the best out of it, and actually foster an environment where everybody would want to stay and live and be happy. Okay, guys, let's talk about guys. They're not important. They're not important unless you have found the one that you're gonna marry, the one that was good for you. Honestly, you can live life without them. That's what I'll tell my younger self. I will tell my younger self, you really don't need them. Honestly, nothing but drama, nothing but distress, nothing but emotional roller coaster. And what you get out of it? Nada. Nothing whatsoever. So yeah, guys, you can flush them down the toilet. You could, just wait till you're ready. Wait till you found who you are. Wait till you're, developed into who you want to be before you entertain, I guess, somebody else. Hearing from other stories, seeing what seeing what other friends have gone through. Just do you, develop yourself, become a better person, mature, be sufficient for yourself. You can only be happy in a relationship when you're happy with who you are, comfortable with who you are, know who you are. So take the time to know who you are. Take the time to love yourself. Take the time to enjoy just life alone as a single person. I'm Christian, and 18 years ago, I think I didn't have my morals and values, and what I understood and why I was doing what I was doing straight. I don't think, I think I was just doing it because I was brought up in it. So I would advise my younger self that discover what you're doing and why you're doing it. Truly for yourself. Build a relationship with God on your own terms, on your own time, on your own understanding, with your own questions. Discover what you're doing first. Not because your parents told you to do it, that you should do it. Not because you were brought up into it, you should do it. Not because my grandmother was Catholic, that I'm Catholic. Why am I Catholic? Why am I Christian? Why am I doing what I'm doing? What exactly do I believe in? What do I not understand? What do I disagree with? And where am I going with this? And what is it doing for me? You know what I mean? These are very important questions that you should look at 18, even like 16, 15. These are questions you should be asking yourself so you can know why you're doing what you're doing, and not later on in life that you're trying to be like, oh, why am I a Christian? Like, people ask me questions, people would ask me questions like, why are you Christian? Or you're not a real Christian. And tell me, or make comments in regards like that. And that's what pushed me to like discover why I'm doing what I'm doing. Why do I put this title on myself? You know, why am I calling myself this? It makes no sense if I have no idea why. It makes no sense to say I'm this because I was born into it and I have no real reason behind it. I have no real attachment. Then I'm being fake, right? That's what I would say. That's what I would understand. So at 18, I feel like I was fake with myself. I wasn't true to myself, and I didn't understand why I was doing. I didn't understand why I was doing the things I did. And so, you know, to the younger version, I would tell her, "Girl, discover yourself. Get to know yourself better. Understand who you are. You know, find out what you like, what makes you happy, how you like to be dressed. You know, all these little things, which are major things years later. Then you're just like, oh, it's not important. That's not what everybody's doing." But honestly, when you invest in yourself at a younger age, when you have your head on right at a younger age, when you know what you're doing at a younger age, once again, it just like speeds you through life, right? And you avoid some road bumps that others go through, and you avoid some problems, or it just makes things smooth. You know, it makes the journey smoother. But what is life without experiences? So I guess everybody's journey is different. Everybody has to learn and experience for themselves. We gain knowledge, wisdom, experience from different ways or different journeys, and that's the beauty of life. I wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't go through the things that I went through. But there are some things that I could have avoided in life that I didn't have to go through. You know what I mean? It just disturbed me, made me emotionally unstable, depressed me, you know, made me doubt myself, made me ask questions, all these kind of things. Gist of it is, discover yourself. Find out who you are, be happy, love, 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 be wise. Talk to people, learn from other people. You know, you're not the first human being in the world on planet Earth. There's so much we can learn when we talk to people, listen to other people's stories, and just, you know, get general knowledge on life. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you really did like this, do hit the like button at the bottom, the thumbs up. If you really like these videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you really want to stay up to date, hit the notification bell right at the bottom or on top, wherever it is, so you can stay posted. See you later, guys. Bye.